Welcome out. Time for us to do an introductory interview. It's been about a month now, and hopefully, Danielle, you've been able to kind of get your feet underneath you. For those who are not necessarily aware, this is Danielle Rinaldo, our returning head coach for the Golden Eagles. Had an interim stint with the time in charge back during COVID, and then went off, learned some things, came back, and got the head coaching job. Yeah. First of all, what's it like to come back to L Trip, or a place where you kind of were able to get your feet dug into the coaching world?
It's been great. I mean, I've always loved LCCC. Just being back is just, I'm really grateful for the opportunity to be back when the position opened up. It was an easy decision to apply and try to pursue it. So I'm just glad it all worked out. And being back, just seeing how everything has changed, it just feels really good.
Talk a little bit about the journey after the interim job, because you end up not getting that one, but you didn't necessarily take that as a slight. You took that as a challenge. What was the journey like the 3 years leading up to coming back?
Yeah, I knew after not getting the job then, I knew that I needed to, better myself as a coach, better myself as a person. There was a few goals that I still wanted to achieve, and one of them was getting my master's. So decided to go get my master's at UNC in Greeley. So got it in exercise science, social psychology of sport, and physical activity. Loved it. It's a mouthful. Yes. So commuted every day. It was an in-person program, so I got to be around a lot of great people. I was able to be around some of the UNC women's basketball practices, which was awesome. And then I also was able to get a graduate assistant position in the strength and conditioning department under Coach Tyler Hill. So that was just a great experience. Strength and conditioning, of course, is one of my passions. So being able to be around D1 athletes, especially with the women's basketball team, just was great. And so those 2 years allowed me to build as a coach, build as a person, and so glad I decided to do that.
Now, after that step, you move over to Dodge City, and you join a name that Region 9 folks know pretty well with Landon Steele. When he was down at Otero, was really kind of them and Casper during that stretch. Big jumps over at Dodge City for him, but you got to go to the national tournament with him. What was that experience like? Because you've been there as a player, both at the 4-year level and at the 2-year level, and then you get to go as a coach. What was that whole experience like, seeing it from the other side?
Yeah. It was awesome that I got the call from Landon, and he's like, I need an assistant. It's like, yep, I'm in. I have my master's now. I want to get back into coaching. I knew the Jayhawk conference was very competitive. So I think it did me a lot of good to go see what another region has to offer. Had a great year. 27-7, went to the national tournament. We had the national champions in our conference, so kudos to Hutch. It was really just amazing to see that atmosphere from a coaching standpoint, and then also just to have that experience underneath my belt and just see what type of players and talent and caliber of competition there is at nationals. So I'm hoping to bring all of that experience and everything I learned that year to LCCC.
Now let's flip it back to LCCC. Great segue on that one. Recruiting is obviously the biggest test right now, because only 2 returners are coming back to this year's team. How's that been going for you, and what's kind of the makeup of the team going to look like this year?
Yeah, good question. Yeah. So we have 2 returners, Kelly and Marcella, 2 players that I thought did really well for LCCC last year. I'm excited to have them back on board. Right now we have a total of 7 signed, so we have a team. I'm very excited about them, from all different walks of the world. So we have one home is from Chile, we have Turkey, Australia, we're from all over, a few in the States kids, so I'm really excited. All of these girls, I feel, have really good personalities. They're really passionate about basketball. They want to make it to the 4-year level, so they see LCCC as a place to call home, to have good team cohesion, and then make it to the next level. They're all competitive. I'm competitive, so that's what we're going to try to do this year.
Next question is kind of a 2-parter, and again, thank you so much for taking some time with us. We're down into the home stretch of it with what can people, again, the 2-parter side, what can people expect to see on the court from the team, And then what's your dream for what people see off the court from the team as well, as far as the community interaction and involvement?
Yeah. I think on the court, obviously we want to be competitive. Obviously we want to win games. I hope that fans see the LCCC women's basketball team and see high-pressure defense, relentless effort, and then offense. We're going to push the ball, push it in transition, try to get some three-point shots up, and just have fun while doing it. So off the court, I like to recruit good people and good players. So I want us to be involved in the community, be involved with everything going on at LCCC. So any events that's being held, supporting other teams. It just makes their experience, our experience, so much better when you have that support on the court and off the court. So hoping, once again, my job is just to help my players have a good experience here at LCCC, get them to the next level, and just throughout life.
Last thing for you, and that's you stepped into campus with a new building that's just about to open up. And we always got to plug this for everybody that knows the rack's opening up soon. Blue Federal Credit Union rack, to clarify. I don't want people coming after me on that one. But how excited are you to not just kick off your coaching career again here at a place where you're comfortable, but also get to do it in some brand new digs and kind of help to establish the women's program in their new home?
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't even describe how I feel about it because I only just saw the inside of the gym last week, and it blew my mind. You know, I had seen pictures, I had seen everything, but actually being in the facility, seeing what the weight room looked like, seeing what the gym looks like, the new locker rooms, everything, it's just, it feels like a new chapter for LCCC. It feels like a new chapter for me. So I just feel spoiled and absolutely grateful to be in a place like that.
We're grateful for you to be here, folks. If you see her around, Danielle Rinaldo, again, new face in charge of the women's basketball program. Looking forward to seeing what you're doing. Looking forward to athletes getting on campus on the 19th of August.
Yes, sir. Me too. Thank you.